Hello, Ted. We're here on a property in Kentucky, and just kind of show you around here just a little bit so you kind of see where we're living, what we're doing. This is the front yard. It's about 4 acres, maybe a little over, about the size of 4 football fields. There is our gated entrance down there. It's not open, or it's not shut right now, but it's down there. It kind of goes from over yonder back over that way, way back around here, and goes way up there, and about another, I don't know, not quite a quarter mile, a little over 1/8 of a mile up that way, and got us a little pond. Not really a lake, but it's a pond. Anyway, we're just showing you around, just kind of let you see what we're doing. So anyway, we're going to take a walk around. We've been doing some work up on the dam. We have this pond, and you can kind of see the earthen dam here below. Sure, you can see what that is, doing what you do for a living. But there's an upper dam that catches water that comes out of 2 different hollers, or ravines, whatever. There's a big hill that goes up behind the house here. The elevation from the house to the top of the ridge is close to 100 foot. So back up in here, I'll show you when we get up there. We got a couple hollers or ravines that come down, funnel water, and drop it into the pond. But anyway, we're processing over here. We do a lot of natural food growing. So we'll take, when we cut trees down for this, that, or the other purpose, take all the branches, we run them through wood chippers, turn them into wood chips, and we start making our own biodynamic soils by imparting biochar and different biosubstrates to get a proper pH balance and really good soil. So we mix our own soils and make our own wood chips. We do pretty much everything that we can natural. There's our old truck. Oh yeah, we got a farm plate. If you own 5 acres or more in the state of Kentucky, you're eligible for a farm plate, and that allows you to haul trailers with heavier loads, and you don't have to pay extra money like normal people do around here. If you're not a landowner and you want to haul trailers, you got to pay extra fees and such based on how much weight you intend on pulling. We got a lot of firewood to get caught up on. We're burning through all our firewood here. And this is our little area we like to sit out and have our fires and cookouts. Just me and your sister there, half sister, I guess. This is our little fire pit area. We got a little screened-in back porch we like to sit out on and watch the fish flop in the water. Got a little fishing dock down there. We'll walk down there in a minute. We're starting to build up our firewood. We've been doing quite a few tree cutting projects here lately. We cut down a couple dozen here just recent. There's a big one we just cut down the other day. Not the other day, about a week ago. We do some target shooting right here. So we got a picnic table in here we can set our stuff on. And then we got a little, we ain't got really set up yet real good, but it's got something to hang the paper targets on. We got a good plenty backstop up here. Nobody lives there. Nobody lives all the way here. But we do have a neighbor over there. They're about, I guess, 300 yards, 350 yards. Anyway, there's our pond. It's about I want to say about a quarter acre, maybe just under quarter acre. About 400,000 gallons of water. It's about 20 feet deep. It's what?
Stock.
Oh yeah.
Catfish are huge.
Oh, you know what? You want to grab some food? I'll run up here and show them the dam, and then I'll meet you back at the dock. How about that? And you can see we got it stocked with fish. We got some huge catfish. Got smallmouth bass, bluegill. We got channel cat and blue cat, but some of them are they were crossbred. They put a albino blue cat in here, and it bred with some of the other blue cats, but they didn't come out. They didn't come out albino. They come out mottled, a little bit of both, which is very peculiar. But they're in there with some trees we've been cutting. Just shoved them up out of there with the excavator. That's part of why we're low on funds right now. I had to rent an excavator because I had to do a bunch of work up here on this upper dam. I'll show you here. See, we're doing more tree cutting in here. Been clearing in here. I'm getting some other wood together for some other projects. See up here, you have a holler right here, and it comes down, and there's a settling pond right here. And this is where like all the leaf matter and all that stuff settles, and then it goes down a box drain and shoots out the bottom of the dam. But this is actually a man-made dam up here. I probably should have pointed it out as I walked up, but I just took a lot of this spoils that I dug out and reinforcing the top side of this dam. I'm gonna have to clean that up a little and plan it out, but we're working on it. Here's the other settling pond. Got a little plank, you can walk out on it. When it gets to going, it gets full of leaves and stuff. You have to come out here and clear it sometimes on the big storms. But that's what we've been doing. Digging holes and cutting trees. That's the other holler here. And like I said, these go up, well, from this point here, not quite 100 foot, maybe 70, 80 feet. It winds back up in there. There's waterfalls that come when it's raining. It creates waterfalls up in there. And anyway, I'm going to head back down towards the fishing dock where your sister is. This is where they took all the material to build this whole upper dam so they could put these box drains in, but I know I don't need to explain that to you. I'm sure you get it. It's just to help minimize debris flowing into the pond, but then it does require periodic maintenance because this was totally full. This completely filled in. Hadn't been cleaned out for a few years. Well, anyway, we're heading down. Oh, there's Miss Jody. This little thing down here in the ground, there's a surface spring that runs up underneath everything here. Kind of bleeds out down here. A little bit dry right now. It's got some moisture in it, but not a whole lot, but it runs 9 months out of the year. I'm going to throw some fish food in the water, see if we can get the catfish to come on up. Somebody left some concrete yard statues here. I'm going to bust them up and put them in a ditch just to fill them up, fill in the ditch so it don't erode it out. I got to bust them up with a sledgehammer. Just pan around, take a good look at the pond here. This place, the fella and his wife who owned it, they got a pretty big family, got 7 or 8 kids, and been around this parts for generations. And they built it. Here you go. They built this place as a family retreat. When they lived right in town, just 5 miles from here, just where they'd come and gather on the weekends. Got some food on the water. And they'd hunt and cook out and just hang with the family. And it was built about 25 years ago, and the last few years, the old timer who built the place is having a harder and harder time keeping up with it. Kids come help and stuff, but keeping a second property like this up and running, for an old timer gets a little harder. I'm starting to feel it some of these days myself, but it took a lot to get things cleaned up. We've made dramatic changes since we've been here, and we're just plugging away at it little by little and get it shining and pretty. And then another year or so, we'll probably sell it and move somewhere different. It's just kind of what we've been doing. All right, we got some bluegill. I don't know if you can see them. You might be able to see them a little bit, but see if we get us a big old catfish coming to the surface here. Oh, there's a bass, but I know you can't see that one. There's too much reflection on the surface. Drop my phone in the water like a dummy. See, there's some bluegill, but it takes a catfish a few minutes to get up here. We'll see. I don't want to drag this video out too long. Well, I know you get the point. You know what a stock pond is. These mottled catfish are pretty cool, though.
They're big.
Yeah, they're big. They're big enough. There's at least 2 in here for sure that are big enough you could stick your whole fist in their mouth. They're good sized catfish for a 1/4 acre sized pond. I don't see them yet. I wonder if the storm's getting them pushed down to the bottom.
Maybe the pressure's changing.
Yeah, the barometric pressure is definitely changing. Did you ever see that video I was watching that showed them old timers? They use, I think they use alcohol or something. They put a dye in it, And there's a jar. It's old school Southern thing. They put this. I forget what it is. I have to look it up and tell you. But you can make your own barometric pressure. And when that thing moves up and down in that
Yeah.
jar, it tells you if it's at this level, there's no
Right.
point in going fishing because they
I've
won't
seen
bite.
it. Yeah.
Okay. There's one there, but you can't see it. It ain't up far enough yet. One just came up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to turn this video off and drive you nuts talking your ear off. Let's see. Just give another minute. There's a bass, a smallmouth. He's moving around right there.
They're always late to the party, but it looks like maybe they won't come to the party.
Yeah, they might. Well, that one's here. He just kind of came up a little, but he didn't
Oh,
see
there's
me.
a carp in here too. Though.
Oh yeah, there's a grass carp. I don't know. He's probably 26 inches long, maybe longer. He's a big old boy. I don't know, probably 15 pounds. Helps kind of keep all the debris around the edges at bay. And as big as he is, he eats plenty. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see these catfish right now. They're there's one. I don't know. Yeah,
Marbled one.
I don't know if he'll be able to see it.
Yeah, but it's probably not working its way up. Would be my guess.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not. We're already 11 minutes in. I don't want to drive him nuts sitting there babbling and talking. And,
Yeah, well, he knows what catfish look
yeah,
like.
exactly. Anyway, that's why I said. Yeah, he knows what a catfish looks like. But anyway, that's what we're doing, and just doing property cleanup. And we're gonna be painting this place. I'm gonna tear the whole back porch off and redo that.
It's just a small little cabin.
Yeah, it's about 1,000 square feet. Like I said, it was just a family hunting cabin, gathering place. But we live simple. We don't need a whole lot. We like being in the country. We like, burning firewood and working outdoors, getting dirty, putting our hands in the earth, and just being connected with nature. That's our primary objective in life at this point. Well, anyway, I hope you have a blessed day, sir. Miss Jody, say goodbye.
Bye,
Ted. We're going to upload this to YouTube because we can't even send picture messages for some reason with where we live and service and all that. But we will upload this so you can take a peek at it at your convenience. What'd you say? Oh yeah, she said, show me. I don't know if you can see my face, but it won't let me flip the screen around while I'm recording. So it's good talking to you today, sir. Have a blessed day.